These incredible figures were first widely noticed in the 1920s. Commercial aeroplanes started flying over the region more frequently. Pilots looked down from their cockpits in amazement. They saw these enormous designs too big to recognize from ground level. You need to be high up. Imagine a vast, dry desert. This is the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. It stretches for miles and miles, an arid landscape. But this desert holds a secret, a collection of giant pictures. These are the Nazca Lines. They are geoglyphs, drawings made on the ground. Some are simple lines stretching straight for kilometers. Others form complex shapes. You can see animals like hummingbirds and monkeys. Plants also appear etched into the Earth's surface. What a remarkable ancient art gallery. These incredible figures were first widely noticed in the 1920s. Commercial aeroplanes started flying over the region more frequently. Pilots looked down from their cockpits in amazement. They saw these enormous designs too big to recognize from ground level. You need to be high up, perhaps in a hot air balloon or an aeroplane, or even looking down from the edge of space. Only then do the patterns truly reveal themselves. This perspective is key to their mystery. It makes us wonder about the people who created them. The Nazca Lines cover a huge area, about 450 square kilometers to be precise. That is a very large canvas indeed. The figures vary greatly in size. Some are geometric shapes like triangles and trapezoids. Others are intricate depictions of living creatures. There is a spider, a condor with a massive wingspan, even a figure that some call the Astronaut. Each one is a testament to careful planning, each line, each curve, deliberately placed. The scale is truly mind-boggling for ancient times. The climate in this part of Peru is extremely dry. It is also very stable with little wind or rain. These conditions are perfect for preservation. The lines have remained largely intact for centuries. For perhaps 2,000 years, these figures have rested here. They are a silent message from a long-lost culture. The Nazca people created these wonders, but why they did so remains one of archaeology's most captivating puzzles. We are still searching for all the answers. It connects us to our curious ancestors. So, how did the Nazca people create these giant artworks? It seems they used surprisingly simple tools and methods. They did not need alien technology, as some have suggested. The desert floor has a dark reddish-brown surface. It is covered with iron oxide-coated pebbles. Beneath this layer is lighter-colored earth. The Nazca people carefully removed the dark top layer. They exposed the lighter subsoil beneath. This created a contrast, making the lines visible. Think of it like drawing on a dusty surface. The lines themselves are not very deep, usually only about 10 to 15 centimeters, just enough to reveal the lighter earth. The removed pebbles were often piled neatly along the edges of the lines. This further defined the shapes. Archaeologists have found wooden stakes at the ends of some lines. These stakes could have been used for planning and measurement. Perhaps they used grids and ropes to scale up smaller designs. It was clever engineering with basic materials. Human ingenuity is a powerful force across time. The Nazca culture flourished in this region. They lived here from around 100 BCE to 800 CE. They were a pre-Inca civilization. They were skilled farmers despite the arid conditions. They built sophisticated underground aqueducts called puquios. These puquios still function today, providing water. The Nazca were also talented artists. Their pottery is famous for its colorful and detailed designs. Many of these pottery designs echo the figures seen on the desert floor. This suggests a deep cultural connection. The creation of the lines likely involved many people. It would have been a community effort. Imagine families and groups working together, carefully clearing stones following a grand design. This work could have spanned generations, each person contributing to a larger sacred purpose. The lines were not just pictures, they were part of the Nazca people's world, a way they interacted with their environment and their gods. Their legacy is etched into the very fabric of the desert, a testament to their beliefs and skills. Why did the Nazca people create these enormous figures? This is the central question, the great mystery. There are many theories, but no single definitive answer. One prominent idea is that they had a religious purpose. The lines could have been offerings to their deities. Perhaps they were pathways for ritual processions. Imagine people walking along these lines, chanting or praying, asking the gods for water, fertile crops, or protection. The sky gods were very important to them. The lines pointed towards them. Another strong theory relates to astronomy. Many lines seem to align with celestial events, the rising or setting of the sun on solstices, the positions of certain stars or constellations. The American astronomer Phyllis Pitluger studied these alignments. She suggested figures like the spider could represent Orion, and the monkey might relate to the Pleiades. The Nazca people were keen observers of the sky. The sky told them when to plant and when to harvest. These lines could have been a giant astronomical calendar, a map of the cosmos on Earth. Some researchers believe the lines are connected to water. Water is incredibly precious in a desert environment. Maria Reich, a German mathematician and archaeologist, dedicated her life to studying the lines. She proposed that many figures related to water sources, or perhaps they were part of rituals to summon rain. Some geometric shapes, like trapezoids, often point towards mountains. Mountains are where rivers, and thus water, originate. This connection to life's most vital resource seems very plausible. It speaks to their daily struggles and hopes. Other, more speculative theories exist too. Some have suggested they were ancient running tracks, or that they were messages for extraterrestrial visitors. These ideas capture the imagination, but most scientists favor explanations rooted in Nazca culture itself. The lines probably served multiple purposes, a blend of religious, astronomical, and agricultural significance. They were a complex system of belief made visible. The true meaning might be a tapestry woven from all these threads. We are still piecing it together like cosmic detectives. Modern technology continues to reveal new secrets. Drones and satellite imagery allow us to see more. Researchers can survey vast areas quickly and efficiently. In recent years, dozens of new, smaller geoglyphs have been discovered. Many of these were made by the earlier Paracas and Tupara cultures. This shows the tradition of creating geoglyphs is even older. It pushes back the timeline of this desert art. Artificial intelligence is also being used. AI helps to spot faint or partially eroded lines. We are constantly learning more. This research involves experts from many fields. Archaeologists, anthropologists, astronomers, and geologists all contribute. Japanese researchers from Yamagata University have been particularly active. They have discovered many new figures, often on hillsides. These are often smaller humanoids or animals. Their work highlights the diversity of the geoglyphs. It shows that not all lines were meant to be seen only from high above. Some were visible from the ground or nearby hills. This adds another layer to our understanding. The story is still unfolding. Sadly, the Nazca Lines face threats in the modern world. Climate change could bring unusual weather patterns. Increased rainfall could erode the delicate lines. Human activity is also a major concern. Urban expansion from nearby towns encroaches on the site. The Pan American Highway cuts through the area. In 2014, a Greenpeace publicity stunt damaged one section. Careful management and vigilance are essential. Peru is working to protect this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Guarding this ancient heritage is our shared responsibility. The Nazca Lines remain an enduring enigma. They are a powerful reminder of human creativity. They show a deep connection to the natural world and the cosmos. Even with all our science, their full meaning eludes us. This mystery is part of their profound appeal. They challenge us to think about our place in the universe, to consider the perspectives of those who came before us. The Nazca Lines are more than just drawings in the sand. They are a whisper from the past, inviting us to listen and to keep exploring.